Hello, KOM subscribers. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, stay tuned. I'm coming with more content as soon as I get it. I made a video yesterday regarding the pros and cons of Amazon, but my daughter was in it. It wasn't extended. I want to go into more detail. Excuse me, I'm swatting flies. Let me start off by saying thanks for joining the channel. I hope this information is informative. I hope I can help somebody along the way because I was looking for this information and couldn't find it. I want to start from the beginning. I did so much research on starting a box truck business. And again, if you watched the first video, if you haven't, please go check the channel, watch the first video. First load, first breakdown. What I want to start off by saying is if you don't know how to purchase a truck under your business, if you need help starting an LLC, if you want help just starting a box truck business, please send us any contact information. Our email address is komtransportationllc@gmail.com, or leave a comment in the comment section. I will be happy to help you. I'm offering consultations. I want you guys to go on this journey with me. I currently still work my full-time job. I have not had any sleep. I have been up for over 24 hours. So I want to explain the breakdown of Amazon Relay from beginning to end. People will have you thinking, oh, just go ahead and get a box truck and you don't have to worry about if you have a new authority, because Amazon Relay lets you run off of new authority. For those of you that don't know what a new authority is, when you go and apply for a DOT number, MC, UCR, you get your medical DOT card, you may get a DOT number, you guys, let's be clear. But your business or your business as far as trucking does not become active until you purchase insurance. That's the game changer. Hello. We're so used to car insurance. You're talking about, like my car insurance is like $118 a month. When I called about this commercial truck and the numbers were like they were ridiculous numbers, y'all. So Progressive was so high, they were asking for like $2,000, $3,000 down. And everybody that I talk to has Progressive for commercial insurance. Just so you know, Progressive is a third party for a lot of insurance companies. You can call 10 of them. They're all going to use Progressive as third party. I don't have Progressive. If you're interested in getting that information, hit me up in the comments. I did not go through Progressive. It was a lot of phone calls, but I'll be happy to help you with that information. And I did not have to put as much down as Progressive wanted, okay? So I was able to find insurance. I finally found a number that fit with what I was trying to do. Again, we put money aside. We had residual income set aside to start this business, not expecting to spend this much, but thank God we saved that much. So we saved and we paid for the insurance. Now, okay, our authority. So keep in mind, once you pay for your insurance, your DOT does not become active the same day. It takes a few days. So once it becomes active, guess what? Okay, you're able to apply for your Amazon Relay. FMCSA only requires $750,000 of insurance for commercial business. Amazon requires $1 million. So you're paying more just to run with Amazon Relay. Okay, these are the things people are not telling you guys. But because you're a new authority, I'm sorry, I was supposed to mention that. A new authority means your DOT number is new. We've never heard of your business. You just getting out here. Brokers, if you sign up for things like the DAT Load Board, TQL, CH Robinson, there are so many different load boards. They only deal with people that have been active for 90 days and have had at least one DOT inspection. You're brand new. You're clueless to this. I was clueless to this, okay? I went in thinking, and if you're running a 26-foot box truck, I thought I needed an IFTA in the state of Georgia. A 26-foot box truck only has 2 axles. You do not need an IFTA. I applied. I was wondering why I wasn't getting the information. There's so many things I was clueless of that I don't want you guys clueless of. You don't need an IFTA. Please make sure you're going through, go to the FMCSA website, read the regulations, know your truck. If you don't know, please use Google. Come on, Google's your best friend, y'all. Use Google. If you don't know, put your VIN number in or put the make and model of your truck, find out how many axles it is, then determine what you need for your truck, okay? If you don't know, again, hit me up in the comments. Consultations are available. So you go through limitless amounts of paperwork. I forgot to mention the BOC3. I will be doing another video on all the steps you need to start an LLC. In that video, I will be available for assistance under consultation if needed. I am available to help anybody because it has been a struggle for me. Luckily, I have family members that are car haulers. So if there are any car haulers out here that are interested and trying to learn how to do the car hauling business, we also have consultations available for that. Okay? I'm sorry. One moment, y'all. The rain is coming. I'm going to move. No, I can't open the door. Oh, Jesus. Maybe I need to add it to a bloopers reel. 1 second. So, let me shut my door. One more. So, there's so many variables that go into actually starting this business. Hold on, let me get y'all some more light. Okay, sorry. There are so many variables that go into this business that people don't tell you. Their videos make it sound easy. Oh, I bought a box truck. I'm making $300,000 a year. Let me explain something to you. Starting out, I wanted to go the rental route. Nothing against you guys if you want to go the rental route. My thought on going the rental route was if there's mechanical issues, we don't have to cover it. But I called Ryder, Penske, Budget, and I explained this in my first video. They were asking for like $1,600 a week, not including 12 cents a mile. If you're doing Amazon Relay and you don't have early access, the likelihood of you getting loads under 100 miles are slim to none, especially if you experience what I experienced, having a breakdown on your first load and having to reject your next load. I'm still suffering from that, and I'm on week 3. And based on everything I read, it takes 6 weeks for it to start over. We've done like 7 or 8 trips, probably 10 prior to that rejection, but we're still suffering from it. Nobody's telling you guys that. So when you're looking at the load board, guess what you're getting? Pardon my French, this is not for kids. You're getting a shitty part of the load board. Like, they trying to make you run a load for $1.76 a mile, $2 a mile, $2.18 a mile. You're already going 200 plus miles. And these loads are starting at 2 a.m. and they're not ending till 6, 7, 8, 9 a.m. So if you're like me and you work a full-time job outside of Amazon Relay until your business is actually taking off, I have to start my regular work schedule at 7:30. Luckily, I'm remote. I work for a hospital, so I can work remote. So I take my computer. My fiance drives, so I'm in a position to do that. But he also works, so he has to be to work 30 minutes after me, which is 8 o'clock. So we're in a rush to get back. So, and if you don't know, you have to have an ELD. All that will be discussed in another video on what you need for this business to stay FMCSA compliant. But it's the restraints Amazon puts on you. Their late night loads. If you don't have early access, you're getting the bottom of the barrel and it's limited what you're getting. So do not reject any loads. I had no choice because we had a mechanical failure. And I thought we would have been given some leniency, but no, we weren't. We were punished for that mechanical failure, okay? So don't reject loads. Basically right now, I've been on the load board. In fact, I'll share it with you guys. Without early access, this is the type of thing you are facing. And when you consider your gas prices, please don't just look at the load board and say, "Oh, it's paying $400 for such and such miles for 197 miles." You have to fill up your tank. So that's a deduction of what you would have made because you don't have early access. Early access hurts you. New authority hurts you. As I stated in the beginning, if you don't have new authority, then you are left to your leisure. But with that being said, I do pay for the DAT load board. I do not pay for the expensive. It's like $129, something like that. I don't pay for that. I pay for the premium, just the basic DAT load board. What I've been doing is calling and making relationships, building relationships with these brokers. I was able to get a relationship with some guy named Pablo who took my cell phone number because he said in his business he can't find a lot of 26-foot box truck drivers available for the city of Atlanta. We make contact every week. So today I contact Pablo just to see what he had because I don't want Amazon to be the only lane I'm able to deal with until my authority becomes active in September or it's no longer new in September. Today is July I want to make sure I'm giving y'all accurate information, July the 25th. I still have a whole nother month and like 2-3 weeks before I can deal with regular brokers, okay? But don't get discouraged. There are other options. Mothership. Please go apply for Mothership. Mothership is another app you can use that is not requiring you to be active for 90 days. But please keep in mind, Mothership drops to a lot of residential areas. So I haven't done one yet. I don't know how comfortable I am going to people's houses and dropping stuff off, but I'll keep you guys posted on that. I don't have enough views. I wanted to go live. I did a load last night to Ringgold, Georgia. I wanted to go live, but I don't have enough subscribers to go live. So I need y'all to like the channel, subscribe to the channel so I can go live and show y'all this journey and you can journey with me. Get ready. So with that being said, I literally have been trying to find different avenues that I can do and probably get 2 loads a day, especially on the weekend, where Amazon is not the only lane I deal with. And I told you guys I was going to show you what my load board looks like because when I was out here researching, that's what I want to see, the load board. So I'm new to YouTube, so I don't know how to literally share a screen. Stay tuned. I'm going to get to that. But this load right here is 173.1 miles coming from Atlanta to Birmingham. Keep in mind, 173 means you have to double that to get back home because these are one-way trips. These are not round trips. So you're not getting paid to go to and from home. So this load is only paying $2.69 a mile for a total of 465 miles. So our truck takes $250 plus to fill up. And that's at $4 and something cent a mile for diesel, not including DEF, okay? We have a 2016 Freightliner with a sleeper. Thank God for the sleeper. When you total $250 to what is $465, you've only made $200, less than $200 to go 173 miles. Please do your math, people. Don't look at these numbers and assume that's what you're making. No, you're making this after you cover your expenses. And don't forget, when you start this business, you still need to cover your insurance monthly and you need to cover If you bought your truck straight out, no problem. But if you're renting, you got to cover that weekly rental. And if they're telling you 12 cents a mile, and some of them only have a cap of like 100 something miles, you can't do that with Amazon. Like not with early access. It's not happening. Period. So let me figure out. Is it going center? So if you guys can see this, I want to take my time and make sure you see it. So this next load, what is that? 442, and that's at 177 miles. So if you don't have early access, guys, that's paying $1.90. There's no way you're making money off $1.90. You have got to find other avenues to make money with your box truck. Whether that means like, thank God I have great neighbors. I told my neighbor, they came over to a barbecue I had on the 4th. Because I'm friendly like that. Like, we are in a community where we care, we do all that. So my neighbors came over and they are doing an Airbnb in Midtown Atlanta. And they're buying new furniture and they don't feel comfortable everybody moving it. Guess where my box truck came in handy? Don't be afraid to put your business out there, let people know you're available. You got to speak up. You got to be available for things like this, because at the end of the day, you got to prepare yourself where your truck is never sitting, it's never making money. The purpose of getting into business is to make money. So if closed mouths don't get fed. Okay? So always brand yourself, which is why I'm doing this YouTube channel. So if there are any brokers out here looking for a 26-foot box truck with a lift gate, hey, KOM transportation is available. I'm never afraid to knock on a few doors and, hey, ring a few doorbells. Don't be afraid. Don't go into this game thinking Amazon Relay is going to be the be-all, be-all. I had no idea I was going to experience the things I've experienced in 3 weeks. I've only been in business for 3 weeks, but this business has been in the making for at least 8 months. Okay? Because we had to have so much money set aside to start this business. I wasn't prepared to have a mechanical issue on day one. And all the money we made that week, we literally made $1,300 in 3 days. And these were not long loads because at the time we had access to better loads because we didn't have rejections on our load. So we were only going like 70 miles. Like, they were great. Again, one mechanical issue took us out of the game. Thank God we're not relying solely on Amazon or this business to supply our needs, because we will fail. But I don't believe in failure. Like, can't stop, won't stop. I call us Team No Sleep. So y'all can hashtag that, Team No Sleep. That's what we are, KOM Transportation. I literally got off work. I had a load. Last night we had to pick up a load at 120 from ATL 6. We got there at 11:40. Be on time. Be early. We get there, you guys. They tell us to go to dock door. We go get our temporary badges. They just sent an email today saying that our permanent badges are available. That took about a month. Okay? Just throwing that out there. We go get our temporary badges. We go to the guard shack. And the guard shack tells us to go to door 126. We get to door 126. Amazon says you can be 30 minutes early. We're right at the 30-minute mark. There's a truck at our dock door. I immediately jump into Wonder Woman mode. I'm like, stay in the truck. I'm going in. I'm going to scan all the packages. I'm going to find out what's going on with the dock door. I go in. I check in. You got to check in with a shipper when you go in. I check in. He tells me we're at route number 46. I go to 46. We got 2 stops. I'm looking for Ringo and Lafayette. Just a little hint. When you're loading your truck, always load your last stop first. Say it again. Last stop first. So our last stop is Lafayette. I scan everything. I go through, I pick out Lafayette. So I know when my fiance comes in, I'm showing him load this, load this, load this. There are also loose items in the back. Do not negate the loose items in the back because those are included. What you want to do is make sure you scan first and then check out. This gives you time to load your truck. Hello. This is a helpful hint for you guys. Scan first, check out, then load your truck. It's great because we're a two-person team. This guy at Dock Door 126, I go over and look in his truck. Not that I'm a snitch, nothing like that. I'm trying to figure out if you're going to make me late for my load because I'm already in the shit house. Okay. So I go over and look. This man has nothing in his truck. We're early, but now you're pushing us behind because our plan is to be out of here early and get to our location early, even if that means waiting. Take initiative, you guys. I go to the shipper. I say, hey, we're supposed to be at Dock Door 26. Amazon rule states I can get here 30 minutes early. There's no way this man is going to have this truck loaded by the time I'm supposed to check in. Do you mind me going? I look around. I find a blank dock door with nobody at it. Do you mind if I go to Dock 123? Yeah, it's far away from my route number, but I can't be late because I'm already in the wet shit house. So she says, yeah, that's fine. Cool. I check in. I start scanning. I don't go outside and meet Mikhail until I have scanned every item. So because we're new to box trucking, I'm his spotter for backing up. I'm not going to fool y'all like this is something we do. We're new to this game. We're corporate people, okay? We're jumping into a lane we know nothing about. Yeah, he's a vet. He drove tanks and stuff in the military, but a 26-foot box truck, and we were told that a sleeper is even hard to back up. I've been backing up, so I know it's harder. I got to spot him. Luckily, I saved us some time because I scanned all of our items. So we get to our dock door. We load our truck. I get ready to check out, you guys. I go to her and say, hey, I'm ready to check out. While he's loading, she said, well, they're packaging one more item for Ringo, which is Ringo is our first stop. So I'm like, okay. So I'm patient because now we're at least 30 minutes above schedule. She was like, well, if it's not done by 2:00, I'll let you go. We're supposed to be done by 2:10. Now you're putting me behind schedule. I already had to deal with the dock door. Now I got to deal with your workers not being able to bring the packages here and be in my pod on time. Okay? These are your pros and cons, people. It's not always you that causes the delay. It may be another factor, a driver, shipping, Amazon warehouse. If you notice a delay, please contact your ROC immediately because you do not want them taking this against you when it comes to your performance score because they're going to ding you. You'll be in the same position as me 3 weeks in with shitty loads. So I say all this to say to you, let's back up. The day before yesterday, Blairsville, I talked about it in my last video, curvy mountain, never go again. When we get to our last stop, there's a driver in the only loading dock at the post office. I take a picture. I send a dispute because it showed us 4 minutes late when we weren't late. We're waiting on the loading dock because there's another driver in it. Don't be afraid of your dispute. Don't be afraid to let them know, hey, no, this is not an error of mine. This is not a driver error, okay? You got to speak up for yourselves. Take some initiative. If you have any questions regarding these Amazon pros and cons, please reach out. If you have questions on how to start your LLC, how to buy a box truck or semi, I don't care what you're buying. To be honest with you, if you're starting a business and you want to do it under a business EIN, not your social security, not your personal line of business credit, contact us at komtransportationllc@gmail.com. We're offering consultations. I'll be coming out with an ebook with everything I've had to do. I didn't have the assistance like that. I'm literally out here learning as I go, you guys. I will teach you about safety audits, DOT inspections, level 1, level 2, level 3. There's so many audits, but you guys can pull it up from the FMCSA website. I don't want to tell you that I'm the be all, beat all, and y'all can't find this information. Google, please Google. But if you need more assistance, I'm available. If you need assistance regarding factoring, which we use OTR, if you need assistance regarding your ELD, because FMCSA regulations require that you have a actual ELD live tracking system in your truck, and you also have to have a driver logbook. The driver logbook is just in case there's something wrong with your ELD. You gotta track your hours of service. It's just law, y'all. Um, I just thought I'd come back and give y'all more informative information because yesterday it was just a real breeze through. But please let me know, like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys again for watching. Hey, KOM subscribers, let's get our subscribers up. Let's go.